Hi guys, welcome and welcome back to See Your Soul 3 Revolution with me, Lise. This is going to be a general message for the collective. We're going to see what the strongest energy is today, see what we got going on. I'm going to use an Alice in Wonderland deck. It's a good deck to get into the subconscious, I think. And if I need to clarify, I will use the Tarot of the Spirit. It incorporates the Kabbalah. So, some for me, some for you. Nag Champa. All natural. Just pressed flowers and wood. The stick. Alright. Let's listen to the bell. This could get loud. I'm not going to ding it, but it can get loud, so please, beware. Just focus. Relax. Focus on relaxing. Clearing our mind. It's a new canvas. And you can paint whatever you want on it. Okay. Let's begin. Spirit, show me for the collective what is the strongest energy that is coming in for them at this time. Hey guys. Woo. Usually my cards don't shuffle like this, so I'm wondering, you guys got a lot going on? Someone nervous? Let's see. For the collective, Spirit, let's tap in. And see what is going on. All right. Okay. Okay, so for some of you, what this is showing, with the 3 cards, I got the message, but I wanted to clarify because I just wanted to make sure, because I'm like, why would this be the strongest energy? Your strength is bothersome to someone or some people in your immediate surroundings, or this is on an energetic level, right? Your independence bothers someone. You're showing someone up, I'm hearing, but it's like you're not even doing anything. You're in hermit mode yourself, which means you're at a state of contemplation, a state of enlightenment, a state of at peace, a state of what the hermit does also, it talks about, is the hermit will allow others to contemplate on their behaviors, their actions, and if they want to seek fixing something, then people can come to the hermit. The hermit has already went in with the knowledge to come out with the wisdom. And the hermit seeks enlightenment, seeks evolution, growth, spiritual growth, mental growth, emotional growth, right? Like, it's like that. We have strength. To clarify strength, we had the 7 of wind, which is many tongues, 3 of earth, works, and the devil. Somebody is talking shit or trying to judge you for who you are. Someone's projecting who they themselves are onto you. This is like, I don't know why this is so important to come out, but it is. You are also detached from whatever this energy is. You have been, but it's bothersome to someone, and I don't really know why. Let's see, does the collective know who this person is? They could have been a Sagittarius, but they don't have to be, because the Father of Wands came out. They could be a Leo too, but they don't have to be. Okay, collective, you might know who this person is. They could be you could have children with them. It's somebody, yeah, you could have children with them. You could have had a relationship with them. You could have went in business with them. It's somebody, it's the Queen of Hedgehogs. Why? Just keep doing what you're doing. Whatever you're doing is burdening someone else, but that's not your problem. People don't like you, that's not your problem. If you know that you are a kind, loving, caring, patient, understanding, open-minded person with integrity, grace, mercy, honor, morals, healthy, mentally, emotionally, physically, right? Like, you don't need other people to project their insecurities or their lack on you. All too often people get the idea that if you don't, some people, not all, unhealthy people get the idea that if you don't fall in line, that like you're losing out because you're not going to be in their crowd. Who the fuck wants to be in a crowd like that? Yikes, sounds like control, sounds like social acceptance to me. Fuck that, I say. All right, the Hermit's back out. Enlightenment. You've reached enlightenment. Why the Hermit? You've reached a sense of inner peace and enlightenment. It's also something that you're doing on earth that you're happy about. You've created something for your own family life stability, within your friendship circle, within your partnership, romantically, platonic, social, right, Queen of Flowers, and you're confident in who you are as a person and your own beliefs, whether it's spiritual, whether it's religion, whether it's your own. You are not you're just like, no, I'm not accepting. I don't need to. You don't like me, that's your problem, not mine. Go away. Because what you're not going to do is sit here and tell me why you don't like me. I'm not accepting or allowing that. Fuck off. Like, see you later. Bye. I'm going to go over here and hang out with my real friends and go have fun. We're going to do these things, right? Like, grow up, get out your feelings, and take care of that trauma. Because careful, baby. Your trauma's showing. Yikes. We have the Queen of Flowers here, and at the bottom of the deck we have the Father of Wands, Father of Fire, which is the Queen of, it's the same, it's the masculine and the feminine. So you could be a Sagittarius, an Aries, or a Leo. You don't have to be. But it's the energy of knowing exactly who you are at your core, and it's like, some of you could be a water sign too, because I sometimes see water signs as fire. Sometimes I'll see Scorpio as a fire sign. Sometimes I'll see Scorpio also as a Queen of Swords when they shut their feelings off and they just go with straight logic. But so you could be also, you don't have to be. All it means, you could have it in your birth chart too, but you don't have to. It just means it's the energy in which you are moving in this way for this thing. You are very confident in what you're doing, what you're creating. You have a balance of the divine feminine and the divine masculine action of the spirit. It's a balance of that. You're creating, you've rejected a friend circle, a friend group, a community, people, a work situation. You've rejected. You know, if it's not my highest good, it's got to go. If it irks my soul, it's got to go, and it will. Yeah, you're only available for soulmates, soul tribes. Those are people that are healed, healing, and evolved and evolving, right? Your inner child's match, your red flags match, you're all good people, you all have the same belief system, you have high integrity, good morals, values, they align, good people coming together. Whether this is socially, romantically, platonically, in business, it's just an all-around change. And like in the aspect of, if you're not on this level, see you later, bye, because I am no longer accepting or allowing anything lower than where I'm currently at, because look where that got me before. It's something like that, guys. Boss energy, soulmates, fun, and such like kindred childhood type friendships, but boss ass stand up people in business, as a dad, as a mom, as a in all ways, in all relationships. It's just stand-up people that are evolved, right? Good people come together. Good people will flock to each other. Sometimes, it's like you don't realize until you're at the top of the mountain that you're there, and that's where you find your people, because all those people went there too. It's like something like that. I'm using that as an example, but I hope you're picking up what I'm putting down. It's moving out of a space too, to where you allowed a lot of things before. It was because, from what I'm seeing, is a lot of people lacked the intelligence level to where you're at, the evolution level, the highly evolvedness, the work that you've put into yourself. Not a lot of people at one time that you were around have done the work. They're either immature, they were cruel, so you put up with a lot and you gave chances because that's what you were around. But something happened in your past, recent past, that made you come out of that and say, no, there's people that are on my level and higher, and I'm only going to be around those people. Yeah. And it's, for some reason, it's like, what it is it's people from your past that want to get back in your energy, that want to get back in your good graces, that maybe were used to you forgiving and forgetting, which is called codependent amnesia. Look that up. Forgiving and forgetting is called codependent amnesia, right? It's like when you get into a fight with someone and it's a brutal fight, and there was a lot of, it's just toxic, right? Like in the aspect of there was yelling, screaming, swearing, belittling, negging, which is backhanded compliments, or trying to provoke an emotional response by saying something the words sound good, but the tone hits in a different way. It's psychological, dark psychology, psychological warfare, dark manipulation. You've just come to a point to where I'm not accepting people like that. I'm not doing that. And codependent amnesia is when you go through all the stuff I just explained and you still forgive and forget, and you instead of like resolving it, and it's just like sorry, like that. I'm sorry, and then you go on, but the behavior never changes. It just keeps happening and happening, and you keep allowing it. That's codependent amnesia. And there's no judgment, there's no hate, there's no shade. A lot of us go through that when we're coming out of and realizing who we are at our core, our genuine, authentic selves, right? So the things that we put up with and tolerated before, we're not doing. Because here's the thing. Why would you want to treat someone or people at your best, like give them everything that you have to give, to offer, when they don't return the favor, when they don't treat you that way, when they don't take you into consideration? Why would we want to be around people that work with their mind only and not their heart? We don't. And we can't change people like that. We shouldn't want to either. People change for themselves, period. It's just the only way it's going to work, right? And they change when they want to, if they want to. And sometimes some will never change. They will be stunted and in their own trauma and patterns for the rest of their life, and then wonder why relationships don't work for me, but not understand how cruel they are. Wow. Okay. Well, because your heart is shut off and you're a cruel SOB, that doesn't mean that I am. And that doesn't mean I'm going to allow you to pull me down to your level or make me really depressed or anxious or walking on eggshells. We don't need that, collective, and we don't need to tolerate that, and we're not going to, right? We're just not. And it upsets people when we outgrow them. You know, we've talked about this before, but it really does. It upsets people when we outgrow them, because how are they going to get at you now? All those little tricks don't work anymore. When you're seeing through spiritual eyes, which is the eyes of realism, like I see who you are and what you are, and I want no part. People don't often like that. The wrong people. The right people, when you see right through them, you're seeing right to their soul, and you're like, wow, we're alike in so many ways. Your heart is big. You're vulnerable. You're authentic. You're real. You're kind. You're loving. You're compassionate. You're patient. You're open-minded. You're understanding. You have great integrity. You have morals, values, your belief systems on faithfulness and partnerships and working together and building together, right? Like, you're a good mom, a good dad, good family man, a good homemaker, like however it works, right? Great in business, right? Intelligent, you know, just want a good life. Well, those are the people we want to be around. Yeah. And what happens is when we boot out, by that I mean outgrow, the people that are not good for us, they feel some type of way because they won't measure up, they refuse to, but they're upset that they can't bring you down too. I want him, I want her, but I don't want to do the things that I need to do for myself to be able to be near such a privilege, such a presence. My collective is saying, you ain't on my motherfucking level? Okay, cool. Get the fuck out. Judgment, get the fuck out. Bye-bye. It's like that. Some of you are moving in a way to where, so it's the Emperor that's here, but it's like but it's also the Queen of Teacups too. Some of you may have 2 children. You don't have to. Some of you may have felt like you were taking care of a child, but it really was your partner. Some of you had to be the man in a relationship when you were the woman. Oh, I see what that means. You had to be the man for both of you. So if you were a female and you were in a, heterosexual relationship, you had to be the man for both of you because the man was in his feminine energy. You have people shook right now, like how you stand tall within your own control of yourself, control of your emotions, control of your life, your business, your family, your friends, your standards. They're not expectations. These are requirements, guys, because what you hold others to is actually less than what you hold yourself to. You hold yourself to a higher standard than what you hold others. And you've realized the standard that I'm holding to people, I'm not backing down from that because I hold myself to a higher standard than that. But on the base level, I require your emotional intelligence to be this. I require you have to, some level of healing and evolvedness. Words mean shit. Consistent actions. And people that do the right thing and they understand that trust is earned. It's not freely given. There's a difference between being polite and trusting someone, right? Like, You can be polite to someone, but you doesn't mean you automatically trust them. And the reason I'm bringing that up is because I saw that in here, that some people automatically assume that you owe them loyalty, or that they got your loyalty. They didn't know who the fuck you were. They think they could pull the wool over on your over your eyes, but you're like, nah, I see you. Yellow and black may be of significance to some of you. I know it is to me personally. I'm also seeing that someone either just had one baby or you have two. If so, congratulations. I'm also seeing an emphasis on people, black and yellow, so like libertarians, anarchists, right? Coming together, highly evolved. If that's one of the storylines, highly evolved. Family men, family women, moms, dads, people of high integrity, kids playing with kids, like a community, right? What's the judgment? You're judging you're passing judgment on anyone that is not of your level, period. And by judgment, I mean, you're not allowed in my circle. You're not allowed in my bubble. And you can't manipulate this crowd because we're all highly evolved. We all know what's up. So you can try, but it's not going to work. You're only going to end up hurting yourself, because that ego that you think that you don't have, but you do, is going to be kicked down a peg, and it's going to do nothing but embarrass you. You have people that have your back, collective. Yeah, master magician, master manifester. It's like wizardry. You really pulled yourself out. I dug my shit right out the muck, but if you tried it, you get stuck. Type energy. What you think becomes reality. You know how to make your dreams come true. You knew you had to move away from some things. It's almost like someone that didn't recognize their own power, or who they were, or how powerful they were, how awesome they were, and how much like God really had your back. Like how anointed you really are. It's like you didn't know these things until you got away from it, and then God showed you, like, now I'm going to reward you for learning those lessons. Here's the blessings. And then your gifts come alive, meaning whatever you are really good at, you harness and you nurture your passions, you nurture the craft, you nurture whatever gift that is for you, right? Maybe it's art, maybe it's fixing cars, maybe it's computer science, maybe it's tarot, maybe it's, it's different for everyone. Maybe it's crochet, maybe it's, making jewelry. It just depends, right? Yeah, but people are seeing you for who you are, and it's making others' narratives of you from the past crumble. And they're not liking it. Page of Flowers. The Tower's coming down on the immature. The Tower, the fit. Now remember, in Alice in Wonderland, this kid, do you remember when Alice went into the, Wonderland? This little boy was like throwing a temper. It's like the 4-year-old narcissist in the adult body is the essence of this feel. The child that is nice until you don't do what they say, and then he started, what do you mean? I want to play. And he started rocking the house, and Alice and they were all like, whoa, whoa. And she had to real talk him. This is not very nice. You can't do these things. Now listen, and she had to calm him down and real talk him. This is representative of the people in your life from your past that were horrible, absolutely horrible. And they were all of the same mentality. Their hearts were shut off. They were cruel, unkind, and they rallied together. They brought people in. They had loyalty ties, which means they talk shit and run a smear campaign, play victim to then destroy you because you left a situation or you left people behind. So they all rallied together. It's like that. And then they throw a fit. Well, now they're fit. It's coming down on them. Everything that they talked about from the past, that they tried to portray or project onto you by using black magic. What is black magic? It's speaking negatively on someone and putting it on them. Like, talking shit and gossiping and making people believe something that isn't true. Or projection. It's dark projection. Yeah, because you love yourself. That's apparent. You love yourself. Yep. Why the Page of Flowers, though? There might have been 3 people involved in this, because the Page of Flowers, the 3, right, from your past, 3 people from your past, the tower's coming down on them. Everything, God's returning that energy. Everything they threw on you for, I don't know how many months this was, how many years this was, but it's come to an end, collective. Someone or a group of people are being seen for who and what they are. It's almost like people didn't expect you to show who you really are. Yeah, and speak the truth. Ace of Spears, One of Spears, speak the truth, right? People are putting things together now. So it's easy for people to talk shit behind closed doors, behind the shadows. Like, it's very manipulative, right? It's, let me play the victim to as many people as I want, or I think I can get attention from. Let me paint this person in this certain light because I myself was the abuser, or I myself was the cruel person, or I don't really want people to know what happened, so I need to act quick. We know what the word is. I don't use the word narcissist or narcissistic anymore because that's an umbrella word to wrap up, and it's become a buzzword, but really what it is it's humans that are cruel and unkind and have their heart shut off. Their trauma, their stuntedness is so, they are so far separated from themselves, they only work from their mind. What can I do to get what I want? How can I manipulate? Right? Like they think in low vibrational ways. So somebody like you, collective, you didn't know that these people, this person, this group worked this way because you don't work that way. So it's hard to think like someone like that when you're not like that. And people hide themselves very well. But it looks like you figured it out, got the fuck out, and you kept moving forward. And now the truth is coming out of who you are and what you're about. It puts a lot of people in a self-imposed mental imprisonment. Yeah. They feel betrayed. In their own warped mind, they're betrayed by you because how dare she tell the truth? How dare he tell the truth? How dare they try to move on with their life and not worry about me? How I tried so many things to fuck this person up, right? It's like, get a life, loser. Get a life, losers. Yikes. People get upset that what you have, collective, inside of you is something that they do not possess. Kindness, compassion, empathy. They can't get on your level because they choose to not do the inner work. And that's okay, because everyone's on their own journey. But my collective is like, you can do that the fuck over there. I'm not putting up with this. This is like people that find out little bits of your past because you shared with them something. And not only do they gossip about it and make it seem like it's 20 times worse and like they know everything about you, but they also take that information and use it against you. They don't listen to it to try to understand you. They listen to it to use later against you, to try to mind fuck you and to paint you in a certain light. Like, oh, look, well, you know what happened to this person, right? They'll take a piece of truth and manipulate the rest. And people that say or claim that they know you when they don't, you don't have to prove yourself to anyone. You just keep being who you are. The truth always comes to light, guys. It always comes to light. The truth always comes to light. Look, the Sun card, brightest card in any deck. 3 of Flowers to the 1 of Flowers. You have been waiting. What you've been waiting for is here. This is sort of the same message from the other day. What you've been waiting for is here. You're waiting. You've been waiting for something. Something's like sparking in you or outside of you. There's something new that's sparking in you. Some of you may have started a new relationship, like a romantic one. Others of you this is business. Others of you, this is a friend circle. It just depends, right? But what you've been waiting for is here. And the devil, the toxic people, the negative people, the people that work from their lower chakras, the hoe asses, the gross people, the control freaks, the losers, the people that don't do the work because they choose not to, they play victim and pretend not to, addicts, addiction, gambling, sex addiction, not knowing who they are or what sex or gender that they're into, those types, right? They're so pathetic. The toxicity, people that worked against you in toxicity, it's all coming back on them. Also, this is my spy card. Someone's also spying on you. So if you have social media, now listen, don't take this on if it doesn't resonate. But if you have a social media platform, or if you have a way to be seen, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, something like that, they're spying on you. They're like, they can't get enough. They're obsessed. They're basically obsessed. And they're obsessed and they're pissed that you cut them out of your life. But Spirit says, bright times ahead. And that's what I got for you guys today. I will be back with another one a little bit later. I will be doing water signs, fire signs, earth signs, and air signs. So we'll be doing in those groups right now. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.